Alright, part 2. This is part 2 of chapter 4. Nope, I'm letting no, I don't like these people. Go away. Nope, I don't like these people. Go away. Go away. Give me blood, bitch. You motherfucker. This is what I need. You killed him. Thank you. Thank you so much. The door has been unlocked. Shut up.
To keep an eye out for this garden.
My god, this phone.
Sweetie.
My lantern.
Vengeance.
In the meantime, the boys await.
You again. What do you want?
Have you heard anything about Sean Hampton's shelter?
That bastard's become something of a holy man these days. And someone should remind him who really rules the docks.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Goodbye, sir.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
Have you got any news about Sean Hampton's shelter?
As long as he keeps on helping the poor, I'll keep my boys at bay, even if he pisses them off.
Well, bitch.
Are you worried about the sanitary situation in London?
The bodies are piling up, but I'm not afraid. I'm still alive, and I intend to stay that way.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna be sucking your blood next. Oh, no.
Goodbye, Miss Cox.
He has anemia. Oh my god, we better save this guy. Do we have anemia? Do we have anything for anemia?
Good evening, Mr. Delaney.
What? Oh, you're that doctor.
Yes, we do.
Inebriation aside, do you need medical help?
Yes. I feel sicker than usual these days.
Take this, then. And perhaps you could try to slow down the alcohol intake, too.
Hey, Doc, you don't really want me to stop the only remedy I can afford.
Do you have any recent news of Sean Hampton's shelter?
I still sleep over there from time to time. A sad saint still manages the place, even if he's a little bit more reclusive since he returned.
Are you worried about the sanitary situation in London?
More contagion, more despair,
Coca-Cola,
more guns, and
Coca-Cola.
more dead. More alcohol.
Goodbye.
Stop drinking the alcohol, man. Can I kill him? Like, please? He's drinking too much alcohol. He's gonna kill him. Where the frick do I go? Alright, let me see. Investigations for the dogs. Okay, am I going the wrong way? Which one is it? Simple. Is it on the ground? Probably is on the ground.
It's locked. From Seymour to my beloved mother Stella. Fishburne, that sneaky bastard.
So what do I do? Should I give it? Who should I give it to? I don't want to make the wrong decision again.
What?
No, I have a necklace.
Who it for?
It is. Choose what to do with Seymour Fishburne's necklace. Bring back the necklace to Seymour or give it to his mother Stella. I feel like if I give it to the guy, it's gonna make me lose a hint.
I'm craving everything. I'm like a pregnant mother. I ain't pregnant, nor am I a mother.
Better not be.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Let me see. Okay, I gotta return it to him. Okay. Alright, sorry about that, people.
When you're looking up answers instead of playing it yourself.
Shut up. Well, I knew, cause like at first, I'm not looking up the answers. I'm like looking up, like the hints. Like I don't know whether the, cause if I give it to them, like I felt like if I give it to him, it would lose the hint or his mother. But I don't know. Where the frig is he? Hello, my remote is breaking.
Good evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah.
Have you heard anything recently about Sean Hampton's shelter?
I don't give a rat's arse about Sean Hampton, his shelter, or any of the losers who sleep there.
Aren't you worried about the conditions here in London?
I've heard armed men have started patrolling the city, even killing the sick to stop the epidemic. Starting to like this city again.
I have retrieved the gift for your mother, sir.
Great. Give it here then and take this for your trouble.
I also found the corpses. The ones under which you left the necklace, Mr. Fishburne.
Ah, so that's where I left it. I can be a bit stupid sometimes.
Have you no remorse? You don't even deny your crimes.
I have many weaknesses, Dr. Reed, but lying about who I am ain't one of them.
You're not a mindless animal, Seymour. Surely you have something to say about these murders. Speak up and I will listen without judgment.
Could be right, Dr. Reed. Maybe it'll do some good to confide in a gentleman like you. You being educated and all.
Tell me about your victims, Seymour. Who were they? Why them? Was there a link?
Why should there be? They just kept getting on my nerves at the worst times, that's all.
Oh, sorry, I had to get something to drink. I'm like dehydrated.
How many? How many victims?
It's not like I keep records. It happens when it happens.
You feel nothing, do you? No empathy for your victims at all?
Should I kill him now since I knew he was a serial
We're
killer?
not talking about me.
That right? Well, our calm's the only thing we have in common then.
But then if I kill him, the mother's gonna be mad. Or whoever's gonna be mad.
Did you take pleasure in killing them, Seymour? All those people, all those lives extinguished.
I take no pleasure from it. Just gives me peace. Stills the anger. For a time.
This rage you feel, have you ever been able to control it? Resist it?
I tried. For my mum, I tried for her. Telling the truth made me feel better. For a while.
Don't you think you should seek help? Talk to someone you trust, someone who cares about you.
No. And don't dare speak about me to your colleagues either. Keep your mouth shut tight. Especially about my mum.
Oh, okay, bitch.
Why is your mother protecting you, Seymour?
I'm her son. She's the only one who knows me. Sometimes I think she knows me better than I know myself.
I understand you love her, but can't you see the awful situation you've put her in?
Do you think my mum would have a better life if I were dead? She seems so sad to know me sometimes.
Okay, so death. Okay, so death.
I understand your mother's situation. Obtaining justice at the price of betraying her own flesh. It's quite a dilemma.
It might be my mum's wish that I end up swinging from a hangman's noose. But she wouldn't want to be the one who ties a knot round my neck.
Okay, that was the right one. Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
Hey girl, nigga, boy, nigga, boy.
Evening.
Good evening, sir.
Evening, Mr. Reed.
Heard anything about Sean Hampton's shelter lately?
Well, I heard that Mr. Hampton has been very sick, but now he's better.
Are you worried about the sanitary situation?
I never really felt safe in this town anyway. Now's the first time that everyone seems to feel the same way as me.
Is anything worrying you right now?
Gunshots. I hear them every night. Who's firing? Who are they shooting at? That's what's scary.
Okay. So no hints
So long,
for him
Rufus.
yet.
Be careful. Take care.
Now where the frig is the mother again?
Good evening, Mrs. Fishburne. May I come in, please?
Of course. Dr. Reed.
Of course. See, if I had a different voice, it would be like
Time I had a good
that.
I've been nothing but worry.
Okay, Swampy Rose.
What?
If you had an accent, what would it be?
I would like to have the
It's
I
locked,
would like
all right.
to have the Japanese accent.
I'm
So
not-
on my L started that sound like
What can I do for you, Dr.
So I
Reed?
say election. I say election.
No!
Do you have any news about Sean Hampton's shelter?
Japanese accent. Make him
I just
say
heard the
election.
sad
Be like,
saint keeps on helping the sick and poor. God bless his soul.
plus it just sounds so cute because you can't.
Aren't you
say
worried
L's.
about the
So instead of
conditions
saying
around here?
love, you say love.
Hey, everywhere. The city will not sink because of this flood.
Oh my god, guys, Swampy Rose is a funny person. She's a funny person. Your son is a murderer, woman!
Your son's gone way beyond simply bullying people. He has a taste for blood, and you know it, don't you, Stella?
One night, he told me straight up, in his own words. It was several days.
Did we
after
pass the
his
woman who had like
episodes?
Why did
whose
he
son
confess?
was dead or
Did you
something?
suspect
I think no, actually, this is the woman. This is the
Guess
woman.
he wanted his old mum to help him fight his demons.
Did Seymour tell you everything that night?
More than I could stand. The words he used to describe his hate, his rage, how he feels when he's done it.
Tell me about these demons Seymour needs your help to fight.
Seymour used to be such a happy child, and he is still a helping son most of the time. But when he gets angry, he can hardly contain his rage.
All men and women are born innocent, Mrs. Fishburne. But there can be a monster within any of us.
Do you think he can be cured, Doctor? Do you think something can extinguish this rage inside my Seymour?
Science has only just begun to investigate the mysteries of the human mind. Currently, we have more assumptions than fact.
There ain't no hope then. Somehow, somewhere, my son has turned into a monster, and nothing will bring him back.
Stella, I know you are ashamed of your son's crimes. So why do you protect Seymour?
I can't report my own son, can I? Not a burden I could bear.
But Zombie, what do you think of
Burden?
What
How
do
do
you
you
think?
mean?
What games do you think I should play
They'd
next?
hang him for sure.
Because since I'm done with Max
I won't
Payne,
send my
I'm playing
only son to
Vampyr
his
now.
death.
Here, I'm sorry guys, I'm thinking of what to play next on my PC. Okay.
I'm convinced you raised Seymour the best you could. You're
Monster
not
Madness?
responsible
Are you
for what he
sure?
became.
Stop talking
If
like
someone
that.
ever found the courage to speak to the police, I will take my
Alright.
share.
Monster Man. Am I allowed to talk about other games when I'm playing a game? Am I supposed to talk about other games while playing
Goodbye,
a game?
Miss Fishburne. Take care of yourself.
Whatever.
Goodbye, madam. Take care.
Like you can.
Now, hold on. I have a question.
Don't stay too long.
Do I have to kill somebody to get this unlocked?
It's locked.
I have no idea.
I think I do. I have to kill somebody. I just don't know who. Alright, oh. Really? I don't want to go to Southwark. Is there a way there? Is there a way there? mean, maybe I can go back? Well, maybe I can. I just went in a freaking circle. Oh yeah, I can go back. I thought I couldn't. Okay. Okay, so before I do the main mission, I'm just gonna do the investigations, so I can get them out of the way. And then I'm gonna do the main mission, so because I don't know, I feel like that's like I get more points that way. Look at all these rats over here. Locate the site where the bombing took place. Okay. Where do I have to go? He's like, oh my god, why did I have to die?
Over there! This one! No! Oh god, no!
What the frig, man?
We have to stop it! Stop for him!
What the frig does it yell at me? I don't understand.
Stay back!
You son of a bitch!
Be strong! Away with you!
Let me try the blood thing. Your blood and everybody has to get hurt. Okay, I have to. Okay, Des, can you give me a Swampy Bows? Can you give me a different freaking catchphrase or something? Like a different saying instead of "Let me drink your blood" or nobody gets hurt.
Just don't say it.
Okay. Do not even hit me with a cross. See, the thing is. But where do I have to go? Up here? Wait a minute, whoa, wait a minute, there's something over there. I got some bullets. Make me real. Wait, I didn't press the R2 button. Hello.
It's one of them!
Take that! Thank you. This. Give me this. I need some rats. I need rats. I need some rats to feed on. Oh.
This place looks like the picture I saw of the bomb site. Yes. The place has changed since the explosion, but it was definitely here. I should find some way to pay my respects. May all who suffered from this tragedy find or rest in peace.
Where are you at?
Southwark.
Oh,
I had to do something for Dyson. Told you, I'm doing the freaking invest. I think he's investigation. I'm investigating. I'm doing the investigations. I think they're like submissions, actually.
This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this.
what's this junk go for?
Good evening, Mr. Delaney.
What? Oh, you're that doctor.
No crap, I'm the doctor.
I found the location of the explosion, Mr. Delaney. I placed a flower for you where it happened, just as you asked.
Really? That's so kind. I never thought someone would... Well, thank you, Doctor.
It's nothing, really. And I'm sorry for your loss.
What? No, I didn't know them. No car was supposed to park there that day. Stupid bastard, why did he park there?
You're the man who hid that bomb.
I don't want to talk about it. Leave me alone.
Oh, wait a minute. What the frig? He bombed the friggin' place? Are you kidding me?
I sense your guilt, Dyson. Why is that? Did you not think violence was an acceptable political tool?
I still believe our fight was just. We're killing an innocent couple who were just at the wrong place at the wrong time. No way.
You made a mistake. A terrible mistake. Maybe an unforgivable one. But that does not mean that you are a monster.
I swear I did not want to kill anyone. I did not hide in the shadow to kill on purpose. That's my only defense.
Damn it!
Don't mess up.
Yep.
Man, you will get it.
I want you to remember the bomb, Dyson. Tell me about it.
No. I don't.
Which one was it?
I don't want to remember it.
Why use a bomb? What were you trying to destroy?
The Dawson & Dawson ammunitions factory. A symbol of violence against the people. My group wanted to destroy it to send a message.
The victims. They were not the target.
Oh well.
I spent
Messed
so
up
much
2
time
times.
figuring out the
Whatever.
perfect moment.
Ain't starting
I
all
used
over
a
for
short
it then.
fuse. No car had ever parked there. They all died.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
I should kill him then. Actually, no, I should kill him. I should kill him. I should kill him. And this bitch. Failed that one. Oh well. Well, actually, I think I should kill him, cause...
Good evening, sir. I'm amazed you made it back to the docks alone. Good for you.
Well, I could say the same about you, young man. More to the point, who the hell are you?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
And I am Archer Woodbead. Please excuse my assertiveness. I often forget I'm just an old prune.
Do you have any recent news on Sean Hampton's shelter?
The man is still here. He's trying to help others despite the terrible things he endured. I'm impressed.
Right, since I failed that hit, I'm gonna just kill him.
Are you worried about
I'm killing the drunk
situation in
bastard.
London?
I never thought I'd live to see the last days
Oh
of London.
man.
Just
maybe
another
if you
thing
put
I was wrong
everyone
about,
in
I
this
suppose.
network, you kill everybody.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
People used to feel
It'd be
safer
funny if I kicked this guy
They
off
had
the
the gangs
freaking bridge and be like,
protecting
oh hi,
Now
see you
all they do is
tomorrow.
pick their plots against one another.
Missing the good old days, are you not?
But do you think I should kill that guy?
The longer you live, the less meaning your existence will have.
I think I should kill this guy
You
and
need to
not that
remember the
this guy.
days you still have
The
beliefs.
drunken dude, whatever his name is. What is it? Dyson, and I'll kill that prostitute.
And what about the gangs?
Back in my day,
'Cause I
people
failed the
trusted wet
hint,
boot
so-
boys. We looked out for the docks and its family.
You know, I can't get it back
Nowadays,
unless if
they're
I
just a
start the
bunch of
freaking
greedy
game all over,
fuckers.
which I'm
You
not.
were a gang member.
I was their leader for a time, believe it or not. Now these bastards act like I'm nothing. Not one of them. They owe me some damn respect.
And just so you know, I'm playing my Vampyr game. No matter how many times I get all the endings. Because it's worth it. Trust me, it is.
I mean, what?
You know, Vampire the Masquerade? You
Yep.
know how you don't want to play this game like 50 times to get all the endings? I want to play a November game and we're going to record all the endings.
If you were such
Put
a
all the
respected
endings in one
figure,
video.
surely you have many interesting stories about this part of town.
You bet I do, but make no mistake. I'm no rat, sir. Some secrets are best left buried.
Do you still know anyone from the old days?
Like, if
Most
I
of them
read
are
the
dead.
description or you
I
asked
still
me
give
for a
Miss
video,
Gillingham salutations.
it was like, and we
She
found
doesn't
out Mary
remember
was
me.
doing all these kills.
She
was
did
doing
once
all the
like me.
killings, and I
Boy,
was like thinking
she
in my
was a
head
beauty
the very
back then.
first insult, Mary.
Who would you trust
Just
around?
the
The
way
owner
he
of the
said it
turquoise
was so
turtles and
dramatic.
things.
Mary!
Tom's his name.
Mary.
Mary!
Hamptons.
I am sorry I did this to you. I will get you my vengeance.
If you catch my meaning.
Or whatever. Okay.
And then I was like, okay.
Any remarkable...
No, but seriously, would it be a good idea
Nobody.
if,
Well,
like,
there's
okay,
that
maybe I
boy
should
Rufus
kill the
Pearl.
people if I
like him,
fail
despite the
to get a
reputation he's
hint.
made since his parents died. Poor little bastard.
Cause if I,
I'm sure a district as colourful as the docks must
cause I don't want to
give
start over
stories
this
about
game
strange visitors and
just because I
creepy
failed the
characters.
hint.
So,
I mean,
you want me to talk about the
yes,
sewer
I
dog?
think it's 100, and
If
I
you
don't
don't
know
mind.
to get the hint.
Sewer dog
I don't know if
is
it's
a bitch.
an achievement to get the hint, but
Appropriately named.
oh well.
An old woman dressed in rags. She has an elegance, though, despite her ugliness. I saw her once. Scared the life out of me.
You got a problem, maybe, Ish?
Have you always been so bitter?
It's not bitterness, it's poorly masked
I'm not
disgust.
bitter. Okay?
When everything turns to
This guy's
shit,
an ant.
we all have to eat a spoon or two.
He's like a woman. I'm not jealous, okay? Oh, you gotta make a decision here. You gotta make one decision. Oh no. Do your research. I see your phone out. Do your research.
Shut up!
See? And then there's me that don't play with no research. I just play full on.
As a practitioner, I believe science will provide a new standard of welfare.
Alright.
It's just a matter of time.
I'd like to believe you, Doctor. But recently all
Go
science
away.
has been good for is
Go
mustard
away.
gas and machine guns.
But what about social progress? What about women getting the right to vote? Things can change for the better.
I've never voted, not once. And my wife, God rest her soul, she was too busy taking care of the kids to vote.
Okay.
Tell me everything you know about the Guard of Priwen.
Andrew never told me what they do. I do know they're vigilantes with military training. Access to some impressive firepower.
And what is your personal opinion about the Guard, then?
This Guard of Priwen is just another gang preying on the young and naive. Preying on people like my boy. I know how it works. I invented it.
Tell me about the Wet Boot Boys, Archer. I want to know more.
We were there for the families and each other. It was us against the world. We were vicious, tough, even cruel. But we were united.
You sound like you were some kind of radical union member.
Yes, nowadays the communists and gangs squabble over pointless territory. Sounds stupid when you say it out loud.
Why did your son really join the Guard of Priwen?
If I believed in a higher power, I'd see this as punishment for my own sins. I deserve it for all the young men I enlisted back in the day.
You don't believe in God, though, do you, Mr. Woodbead? So why did he join?
Now I think about it, Andrew joined the Guard, not to defy me, but to follow in my footsteps, to make me proud.
So your son has left you nothing to explain his actions? No letter or message?
Not even a note. I'm a proud man, Dr. Reed. But I would kneel and pray if I thought it would give me my Andrew back.
Goodbye, sir.
Alright, I got everything with this guy. So I'm good. Oh, hell to the no. I'm gonna try to defeat this dude.
You shall learn to respect the law.
Ow. Maybe I don't have to deal with this anymore. Let's see. Come on, 10 seconds.
Die!
Thought something was edging my leg. Take this! Ha-ha!
Cole has so much alcohol, he could keep this district afloat for quite some time.
Oh, you think?
this?
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
Have you got any recent news on Sean Hampton's shelter?
It's still there, just like the turquoise turtle. That means there is still hope, somehow.
Are you concerned about the sanitary situation?
It may surprise you, but I'm not. I've heard about the men-at-arms and the fights between gangs at night, but that's nothing new.
I wish I shared your optimism.
It's not optimism. Gangs have been fighting in this part of town since before I was born. This war will stop when enough blood has been spilled.
Okay.
You lied to me, Tom. Your warehouse wasn't empty. It was inhabited with armed vigilantes.
I'm sorry, Dr. Reed, but I thought those Prewen guards would be willing to let someone like you pass without trouble.
That was devious of you, Tom. Next time you can bloody well go yourself.
I apologise, Doctor, but it's just that I prefer to avoid the law, its enforcers, and all manner of thugs in uniform.
Here is your booze. I hope it will appease your customers. Just try not to kill anyone with this poison of yours.
Believe me, Doctor, most of my customers are less agreeable when sober.
Tell me about your arrest for attempted murder, Tom.
I tried to kill someone. I got arrested. I paid my debt and I have nothing to hide.
So you mean your customers know about your sordid past?
Yeah, why do you think this is the last pub open? I have nothing to hide and I don't judge. That's a relief for many round here.
Do you think prison changed you? Made you a better man?
Oh, I don't know about that. All I brought back is bad memories, scars, and an ugly tattoo of a blue turtle.
But do you feel cleansed of your sins?
All I know is that I'm at peace. I did what I did, but I wouldn't do it again. Does that make me a better man? I don't know.
You attempted murder. Give me some details.
I was given an order to kill. I was an obedient
Another
gang member at the
freaking
time.
person
A proud, wet boot
who was
boy.
part of the Wet Boot Boys.
Why did you join the gang?
Because I finally felt useful. Do you have any idea what it means to feel respected when the rest of the world shits on you?
So you were ordered to kill someone. What happened then?
I don't know if you can possibly understand, but I couldn't kill him. I just stood there pointing my gun. Someone saw me. I gave up.
Why couldn't you shoot?
My target was eating in that fancy restaurant with mirrors and music. He was eating, drinking, laughing. He was having such a good time. I hated him for his bottomless appetite and easy life of easy pickings. And then something happened.
You refused to kill him because you wanted to feel some of that happiness yourself. You empathized with him.
Exactly. The man was a bloody landlord who rented overpriced flats. A selfish bastard. But he made me smile. And I was no different from him.
Why not leave town and start a new life after you got out of jail?
I grew up in the East End. This is where my roots are. This is where I want to help others and die, eventually.
Do you think the docks will always be a hive of scum and villainy?
As long as poverty and fear run the show, I don't see how it would change. Misery loves company, as they say.
Right.
Don't you feel threatened? Staying in such a violent and criminal neighborhood?
I've made peace with my violent past, Dr. Reed. I may not be a pacifist, but I'm not angry anymore.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
It's a good thing you cannot see me now.
Perhaps I should shut the turquoise for a time.
Let's see if
Still
some
working
brain
at this hour. That's what I call dedication.
Have you heard anything about Sean Hampton's shelter?
I was told he caught a deadly disease but survived against all odds. Maybe he really is touched by grace.
Are you worried about the sanitary situation?
Of course I am. Everywhere's deserted, houses, streets all empty. People buying guns. We hear them go off every night. It's bloody frightening.
Were you aware of Tom's past incarceration?
That's the first thing he told me when he offered me the job. He didn't want me hearing about his past from anyone else.
Did it surprise you to find out about it?
Not really. I was already aware of his reputation before I met him. That's why I came to the Turtle in the first place.
Most people would have run away because of that.
Not me. I thought a man like him could give me stability, you know? At least to some degree. And I wasn't mistaken.
Tell me, Sabrina, do you really believe Tom has renounced his life of crime?
He proves it to me every day he tells the truth. Tom Watts is a good man. One of the best.
And you don't think he might fall back into his sordid ways?
We can all do terrible things, Dr. Reed. And we never know what we're really capable of until it's too late.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
What else do I have? Come up with the gravediggers. Oh, I gotta go off to South Warwick again. I'm gonna rest to evolve.
I can feel it coming in my bones. Hatred.
I'm gonna evolve.
A bit of death to drown.
I have this thirst for blood.
Look at his eyes. So freaking scary. Need something cheap. Actually, no, I'm not gonna rest. I'm level 20, so I should be good. Off to the South Fork we go.
We don't need numbers to worry us.
Wasn't there a door I could go through?
A darkness, and every dawn another death.
This is despicable. I have this thirst for blood. This place. Rain may have washed away the blood, but not the memory. My poor Mary.
Let's see.
Best turn around if I were you.
Hello? Alright, hold on. I don't want to give it to the wrong person again.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
Tell me your feelings about Booth's belief in monsters, Edwina.
It makes him look weak in front of the boys, that's my feeling about it. But ghosts don't scare me.
You don't believe he really saw something, then?
I don't care what he saw or not. All I know is that a real man keeps his fears to himself if he wants to be obeyed.
I managed to reach the mass grave in Southwark. It was not pleasant.
Spare me the details, Dr. Reed. All I want to know is what happened to those bastards who owed me money.
I'm afraid those bastards, as you call them, are in the mass grave.
Dead? Shit. That money would have been useful. Well, I'll tell my boys to avoid the place if it's that dangerous.
Yes. Everybody should avoid that place until further notice.
Okay then, Doctor. It looks like you deserve your reward after all. The Wet Boot Boys thank you for your help.
Goodbye,
Right.
Miss Cox.
Pleasure, sir. Been a while since we've seen any...
You again? What do you want?
Are you worried about the conditions in London?
I've heard rumours about some sort of militia patrolling, killing the sick. The Wet Boot Boys are overrun.
I know you believe monsters are real, Booth.
They are. I know, I saw one, but no one believes me.
Tell me what you saw.
It was a few years ago. Clay Cox was still the boss then. He'd sent me to the shipyard to find out who was stealing tools and ropes at night.
Go on.
First, I thought it was an old lady with a limp. It looked frail and crooked. Then I saw it grab a bloody beam and lift it like it was a stick. I shouted. It looked straight at me.
Do you know what it was?
It was all eyes and long teeth, but I couldn't see its face. I shot at it when it moved towards me and I hit it. And then it jumped and vanished in the shadows.
You could have imagined all that. These docks can be so gloomy at night, with the fog and the wind and the boats creaking.
No, Doctor. That night I saw the fucking sewer dog for real. It's not a beast like the stories say. It's the ghost of an old woman. Bullets can't stop it. But no one believes me.
Are your friends mocking you?
Even Edwina told me once to never speak about it, but I know what I saw. And it wasn't a human. Not human at all.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Been a while since we've seen any new faces round here.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again.
Can I see what...
As long as you have money.
Alright, this is gonna be one. Alright.